As the organization that supports school leaders, NJASA keeps its finger on the pulse on public education in New Jersey. Here are the latest issues as we went into production in late August. Let's start with state funding. Educational leaders throughout New Jersey have found themselves in one of two positions: finally receiving additional funds for their districts after years of hardship, or losing funds and having to slash budgets. That's due to landmark reform last year that was supposed to correct imbalances in state aid. This summer, Governor Murphy signed the Fiscal Year 2020 Appropriations Act. That increased K-12 funding by nearly $260 million. We're optimistic that we're moving toward equal funding for all New Jersey students. But challenges remain as district court filings dispute the redistribution for districts losing state support. Moving on to graduation requirements. Recent agreements approved by the state Supreme Court allow high school graduation standards to remain the same through 2022. Beginning with the graduating class of 2023, there will be a mandated 11th grade assessment. NJASA is one of the many stakeholders informing future assessment decisions. Stay tuned. Another hot issue is regional consolidation driven by the Path to Progress plan that would require districts to consolidate to K-12. This is nothing new. We've been studying the issue for decades. Proponents say it will increase efficiency and lower costs. That's not always the case. Regionalization can result in increased transportation costs, higher property taxes, and loss of state and federal aid. We feel strongly that combining school districts must be a local decision. It could be right for your district, but that's for communities to decide, not the state. A growing concern is New Jersey's teacher shortage in critical areas. Simply put, districts are struggling to employ teachers who represent their diverse student base. Having a teacher that looks like you or shares a similar cultural background helps to build relationships. That in turn promotes equity, where all children have an equal opportunity to succeed. Districts are working on opportunities for minority students to develop interest in education careers. Next, let's talk about special education. There are hundreds of disputes each year between districts and families. New state rules promise to streamline the process. Cases must be resolved within 45 days. There also will be non-judicial hearing officers to help process the caseload. We'll be keeping a close eye on this complex issue. Finally, Governor Murphy signed legislation requiring mental health education in K-12 health curriculums. The governor also established a pilot program that would test later start times in New Jersey schools. These are the items to watch. Learn more at njasa.net. Also, follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, and download the NJASA app to get the latest NJASA updates. Thanks for watching.